Good day and welcome to a fresh edition of the Sport Rep Show. I'm your host, Jesse Jackson Kauraitha. Let us look at what's in today's Namibian Sun pages, starting with the back page. As you can see there for yourself, Tour de Windhoek cycling boost and the hockey, that will be today's main stories. And on to page 7 now. Well, it was heartbreak, tears of sorrow. That's for Ghanaian football and famous Pele's son Andre Ayew, whose team didn't manage to qualify to the next round of the Africa Cup of Nations. And now for your stories in detail. No, first we'll go for we'll go for a slide. We have that's the going live at the Independence Stadium. That's on Saturday. Well, a big one there. Oh my God, I almost forgot about that, but it is going to be a big one, and no one deserves to forget that, where Christine Boma will be in action. That's on, well, Saturday at the Independence Stadium. So Namibia Media Holdings, courtesy of Sport Rep, will broadcast to you that competition live. That's at the Independence Stadium. So please stay tuned and watch live action with commentary from the Independence Stadium. And now for your stories in detail. Well, it is all about the Tour de Windhoek, which is taking place next month. That's in Windhoek. It is a big competition, and the coach of the men's national cycling team, Hans de Toit, says the Tour de Windhoek serves as a competition to give an opportunity to riders. The event, scheduled for 17 to 20 February, is set to see some cyclists challenging for bragging rights. Road cycling in Namibia and Southern Africa is isolated, which makes having an event where we can get countries together to race, especially from South Africa, which is one of our big competitors and a country that does well on the world circuit, is very important, to Toit said. Sport Rep compiled a video for you. Sit back and enjoy.
I'm Hans de Toit. I'm the national coach for the Namibian cycling team, also on the NCF. We're looking forward to a great event in Namibia, the Topkewitz Tour de Windhoek. There's some exciting races coming from South Africa, and really our own riders that is in good shape. Looking forward to see the performances for them and how they will perform for the rest of the year with the Commonwealth Games in this year as well.
Okay, you spoke about excitement about the team. Who are some of the guys that we can expect, especially from our own Namibian team, to actually give a good challenge to the South Africans?
Well, I'm hoping not leaving someone out, but there's definitely Alex Miller. There's a young up-and-coming Hugo Hahn. Then we have Drickus, Kutsia. We have Dan Craven, which has to confirm his participation in the race, but hopefully we can have him here. His experience and helping other Namibian riders in the race like us is really of great value.
Great. How important is an event like the Tour de Windhoek, especially to cyclists that have always been aspiring to win tough competitions? How important is this tournament?
Road cycling in Namibia is even in the Southern Africa, is very isolated. So having an event where we can get countries together to race, especially from South Africa, which is one of our big competitors, and a country that does well on the world circuit, it's very important. Exposing these athletes to this quality of races is a step up towards the right direction for their performances in future races like Olympics and Commonwealth Games.
Okay. Thank you so much, Coach.
Thanks.
Welcome back. Well, it was not to be for the Namibia females hockey team, and today it was a sad day for them in Accra, Ghana at the Africa Cup of Nations. Well, the Namibian team struggled, and they really struggled. The women's team drew 1-1 with Zimbabwe, but were eliminated from the semi-final contention at the Africa Cup tournament in Ghana. Zimbabwe scored in the third quarter before Namibia found an equalizer in the fourth quarter. However, Namibia needed an outright to win or to overcome Zimbabwe's advantage in goal difference if they wanted to advance to the last four in the continental competition. That was not to be from the Namibian team. Quite a disappointing scenario there. Well, with the men's team, it's almost the same scenario. It appears that both teams will not be able to qualify to the next round of the competition. As things stand, well, with the women's team, it is all done and gloomed by now. But let's wait and see what happens from the men's team. And now we'll go for a short break, and after the break we'll bring you into our big match focus. And this time around it is not football but athletics, and that's the Grand Prix. We'll be back. Well, the big girls are out to play, and this time they will be playing that's at the Independence Stadium, the Tartanban as we used to know it. That's the likes of Christine Boma and Beatrice Masilingi, the 2020 Tokyo Olympic stars. They are sisters of the track, but enemies on the track. Of course, they are competing that's in the 200-meter heat, and of course if they qualify they will go all the way to the final. It has been a challenge between the two. It has been a competition between the two. We all know that Christine Boma is a 200-meter silver medalist, and that was at the Tokyo 2020 Olympics, while Beatrice Masilingi also raced well and finished that also in the final of the Tokyo 2020 Olympics. It was history, and of course they are hoping to make more history. But now it is preseason time, and they take the Grand Prix as a preseason competition. Well, coach Hank Botter of the two girls said that they are taking this competition lightly, but hopes and invites Namibians to come and witness the elite athletes as they rub shoulders with some of the Minnie Mouse that are coming up. And of course, the Minnie Mouse will be rubbing shoulder with an Olympic star. What a time to be alive for the two girls, and what a time to be alive for the athletes indeed. Of course, now we have a video footage and an interview that we had with Hank Botter before they traveled to Windhoek from Grootfontein.
Good day, everybody. Yes, first of all, I would like to thank Athletics Namibia for the excellent event that they hosted in Swakopmund. I'd like to thank all the officials, organizers, even the local people from Swakopmund that prepared the track. It was excellent. And obviously the spectators, thank you very much. This coming weekend we have another event in Windhoek at the Independence Stadium, and Beatrice and Christine both will be there, and they will be part of the 200 meter for women. Obviously, as I said before in the press, this is still pre-season preparation, and we see this as a part of our training and planning. People must not expect good times for now. We are still working on our pre-season program, but I would like people to come to the stadium, look at our other athletes, come and support athletics. It's a 2-hour event. It's worthwhile. Please, let's see you there at the Independence Stadium, and you might get a photo or maybe an autograph of the girls. Thank you very much, and I hope you enjoy your day.
Welcome back. That was Coach Hank Botter. You know what? He's saying that this is a preseason, and of course, people should not expect the big times from the girls right now. But we know what's in this girls' DNA, and that is they love to compete, and one can expect fireworks at the Independence Stadium. Although it is just a preseason, I'm sure they will take it as a competition. But of course, the big ones are coming, which is the Diamond League. Well, onto the Spotify now. A bit of youth in it. We'll cross over. That's to Rivaldo Kavanga after the break, where he brings us your favorite Spotify show.
Good day and welcome to your favorite youth sports show segment, that is Spotify. My name is Rivaldo Kavanga, your favorite host, bringing you to today's segment of what we have to look in terms of youth sports. Firstly, during a season where school color codes and inter-house events are the talk of youth sports, we headed all the way to Herman Kaminer Primary School in Windhoek, where Spotify caught up with young athletes going through qualifying trials and preparing for their athletics set to take place on the 10th of February. The athletes were hard at work trying to qualify for the inter-house and also trying to gain some added confidence for the event. Many of the athletes were busy competing in the high jump, long jump and shot put codes, as these three codes seemed to be amongst the favorite for the young learners. We caught up with some of the athletes to find out what their goals are and what positions they are aiming at the inter-house. So stay tuned as we go all the way to Herman Kaminer Primary School.
My name is Alfred. I do high jumps and I race. My future goal is to run in the Olympics.
Okay, and what do you want to win in the Olympics?
A gold medal.
A gold medal.
Yes.
Who would you look up to?
Christian Boma.
Christine Boma.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
My name is Kato Kadorodo. I want to do a high jump, long jump, and short put and 60-meter dash. I want to get first place in all of them.
Okay, and why do you want to get first place?
Because I want to prove to my mom that I'm very great at athletics.
Okay, and are you good at athletics?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Do you train?
Yes.
When do you train?
At my uncle's place.
At your uncle's place?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. I mean, quite amazing to see the athletes. They're well motivated to compete in the trials and even more committed to attaining a gold medal at the Olympics, as one of them mentioned. Athletics Namibia will also host another Grand Prix at the Independence Stadium in Windhoek. Stay tuned to our social media platforms as we provide you with all the action during the weekend. And that is it here from us at Spotify. We look forward to seeing you again on Monday as we bring you an update of all the sporting activities that will take place during this weekend. We now head over to Jesse Jackson Kauraida to take us through the show.
It's going to spin out to Morris now, and it's Toto!
Get in! Who scored? I did. Sports fans know, whether you bet a little or a lot, with PST Bet, you're not just watching, you're playing. Yes! Who won? Me! And with over 1 million paid out to winners each month, your life can get very interesting. So kick things off by going to pstbet.com. And if you don't get your winnings within one business day, we'll double it. Why watch when you can play at pstbet.com?
Well, welcome back. And now I'm not sure the Ghanaian fans will be happy with what we are about to say, because it is indeed a dream that was ended. That's a day before yesterday. Andrea, you could see him in tears there. It was indeed a disappointment. That's for the Ghanaian team. With the golden generation, they thought they were going to beat the Minimows, which is Comoros. Well, the four-time champions were eliminated from the Africa Cup of Nations, causing a heartbreak as favorites crashed 3-2 to Minimows Comoros in Group C on Tuesday. That's in Garoua. The Black Stars had captain Andrea Yu sent off 25 minutes, and after wiping out a goal of 2 deficit, lost when Comoros Ahmed Mogni scored a goal. Now, if you look at the table there, that's how it looked like. Who would have thought that Ghana would be last? You could see they all played 3 games. Well, Ghana lost 2 matches, Comoros lost 2, while Gabon, and that's Morocco, that advanced to the last 16 of the competition, only managed to lose nothing, and 1 draw from Morocco and 2 draws from Gabon. Well, it has not been a good tournament for the Gabonese as well as Morocco, but they managed to qualify. Morocco played in 3 matches and they only managed to win 2. They were the favorites of that group alongside with Ghana, but Ghana didn't make it, and it was quite a disappointment. Can you slide through to another picture there? That's Nigeria for you. Well, Nigeria actually qualified with 9 points. So far, they are the team to beat. They are the team that's looking like a team. They are the team that's gelling like a team. And they are the team that is expected to win the competition at the moment because of the way they are playing. You can see them there. Maximum points, that's in Group D, with the Egyptians coming in 2nd place. Well, Egypt didn't have the best of stats after losing to Nigeria. That was in the first game. But they bounced back to win 2 matches in a row, and that qualifying to the next round. Sudan, on the other hand, alongside Guinea-Bissau, couldn't manage to win any match at the competition so far, and they are out. Well, the Sudanese only got 1 point, while Guinea-Bissau also just scored 1 point in their competition. Can you slide to another one there? As you can see there, that was the last result. Nigeria 2, and that was Guinea-Bissau 0, Egypt 1, and Sudan 0. This team shows that Nigeria actually qualified that to the next round, and they are the team to beat. In other action as well, the Senegalese team also qualified alongside, that was Mali, and as well as Cameroonians, as well as those teams will be, of course, in the next round, and now will be battling this coming weekend, which is also biling to be a very important competition there for the teams. Well, something that we have observed is that the Senegalese side, even with all the stars, Koulibaly from that Napoli, with the likes of Sadio Mane from Liverpool, they haven't been the team. Andre Kouyaté, you can name them, they haven't been a team that's gelling as much as the Nigerians. Of course, they have their Leicester City man, Kelechi Iheanacho, who's also a talisman and a player that is very talented. Well, the Egyptians, the pharaohs as they call them, they always come with a favorite attack into the tournament, but they haven't also been kicking or firing on all cylinders at the moment. We expect them to go into all guns blazing into the next round and probably lift up their engines. Well, the worry will be, however, on the Senegalese team, because they have not shown that what they are capable of. They have been competing in this competition for a very long time, but they are yet to win any trophy. Well, regardless of the stars they had with the likes of El Hadji Diouf, Kamara, Henry Kamara, Papa Diop, Kalilou Fadiga, all these players have never managed to win the Africa Cup of Nations. Well, will Sadio Mane lead his team to another or to a trophy this time around? It doesn't appear so, but maybe it can be possible. Well, the Nigerians look like they are going to take this one if the other teams don't pull up their socks. Well, the Cameroonians are home but they have a tough task, of course, because they as well haven't been playing that brilliant football, but they have been scoring and scoring win matches. So we expect them to come into the next round also sharpened and with their socks pulled up, because it is now knockout stages. Let's hope the teams and the tournament will live up to expectations despite being in the midst of the coronavirus. Well, from me, Jesse Jackson Kauraiser, that's it. Catch me again. That's on Monday, live, same time, same place. Ciao.
And succeed with PST Bet.
So, where were we?
PST Bet. You play, we pay. Not for persons under the age of 18.